So if you've been wondering, well, what on earth are these drawing functions that I'm on about, then you've come to the right place here. So what these are they kind of like functions to draw stuff with, kind of as they say in the name actually, and they have to go in one of the draw events. It can be any of them. I'm not sure about resize, but I believe all of these can do the draw functions. You can write them in the other scripts, but they don't do anything. So you've got things like draw set alpha. And you might be wondering, well, what on earth is draw set alpha? Well, it's basically a function which sets the drawing, what we're drawing. So if you're drawing a rectangle, let's say, it sets the alpha. So if you don't know what an alpha is, it's basically how transparent something is. So 1 is completely black or completely solid colour, whereas kind of 0.3 is kind of quite transparent. And what you can do is you can then go and say, well, draw a rectangle. And if you don't know how to draw a rectangle, it takes in 5 values, I believe. So you have an x1, so we're going to put 1, a y1, 1, an x2, just put 10, and a y2. So what this will do here is it will start drawing at 1, 1 as our coordinates, and it will draw until it goes to that. So it'll be along like that, a nice little square. And then you've got an outline. So if you just want it to be the outline of a rectangle, you can put true. If you want it to be a filled in one, you can put false. And this will create it at entirely black rectangle. Or if you don't want it black, what if you want it another solid colour but not black? Well, there's a function for that as well actually. There's draw set colour. And here, all you do is you put a colour in, and to find out the available colours, you can do C underscore, and it gives you all these different colours you can use. So let's give it a light grey. And now we're going to have a light grey, solid colour rectangle. But then what you might be saying is, well, we've got a rectangle now, it's lovely, but what if I want an outline around that rectangle? Well, we can go back to what we've done before. So very simply, we set the colour black to black. Whoops. And then we can do another rectangle. The same dimensions, but this time true. And this will make a solid black outline around our circle. Oh, circle. I meant around our rectangle, that was it. I lost my train of thought then. So now if we add it into the room and run it, we should see our light grey rectangle, solid colour, with a black outline around it. So let's give this a go. Also, there is a lot of other drawing functions that you can use. I cannot possibly go through all of them, but if you want to see them, you can do draw underscore and then a little drop down menu will come along. But I'm going to cover the basic sort of things. So in a minute this should load now, and we should see our rectangle come into view. So you can see it down there. Seeing as the screen is grey, not great, but you can see the black outline and you can see it's filled in light grey. So that is how you make a circle with an outline. But the only problem with using a draw event is that if we go and make another sprite, so the sprite's going to be for the object. So let's just fill it in with any block colour, it doesn't matter, it can be whatever you want. But the problem we'll have in a minute if you watch, this may not be a problem in all instances, but if I fill this in now and I select it for the object, Just want to go slow, I think. Here. So now we've got this set, so it should draw this sprite, right? No. Because it's already drawing all this, it decides that's all it's going to draw. It's not going to draw itself anymore. So if you do want itself, all you need to do is a kind of handy function called draw self. And remember to put the brackets in there. And this just draws ourselves. So we now get a rectangle drawn, or a square even, and our self as well. So this is very handy if you've got a player or something, because you don't want your player magically disappearing. That won't be very good at all. So that is some of the drawing functions. As I say, if you want to see more, you can just do draw underscore, and then you get a nice big background, you know, clear alpha line. And there's loads there, and I'll be happy to explain them in the comments if you want to, but there's no way I can possibly go and explain all of them here. It would literally take me hours and hours and hours. So if you've enjoyed learning about all the drawing functions that you can do and how to use them effectively, then like this video, comment, or just turn up for the next one. That would be great. And I will talk to you later.